The stingy man never brought cash when he went grocery shopping. He relied entirely on coupons he had saved for a whole year. Every time he checked out, he managed to keep the total under $1. The cashier's glare could shoot daggers. Even brushing his teeth had to be budgeted. Every morning, he practically ripped open the toothpaste tube. When burning incense, he'd even break each stick into 3 pieces. His whole family was number one in the world of penny pinching. If his kid grabbed toilet paper to wipe, his mom would insist on tearing it in half. But the child couldn't control his strength, and while wiping, he'd end up poking through the paper. Then his mom would scold him for wasting a chunk of soap. Though the man's life was dirt poor, he still lived contentedly. Until one day, he received earth-shattering news. The doctor told him he had a brain tumor, only 10 days left. Heartbroken, he ran to his parents' grave and wept. A good friend urged him to enjoy life while he could. The greatest tragedy in life, they said, was dying with money still unspent. So the man, frugal for most of his life, finally made up his mind. He sold his house, pocketed a huge sum of cash, and gathered his 4 closest buddies, ready to spend it all before his grand exit. The 4 of them went to a 5-star hotel, pointing at all kinds of rare delicacies. 1,000-year-old turtle, 10,000-year-old abalone, nothing was off limits. They wanted to order one of everything. When the server asked if they could finish so much food, the man boldly declared, "We're not eating it, we're setting it free." Next, they hit a karaoke bar, ready to drink their fill. They sang at the top of their lungs, and for the drinks they couldn't finish, they hired 88 young men to line up and perform chugging tricks for them. Those few days opened the man's eyes. Target shooting, wild shopping sprees, electric bike adventures, he tried everything he could. To secure his afterlife, he even toured cemeteries in advance, picking out the biggest plot for himself. He arranged the most professional funeral preparations. Though those 10 days were short, they were the happiest time of his life. No more worrying about money. Even when he ran into his longtime crush, he could confidently confess his feelings. On the final day, just as he returned home, he ate an expired sausage and collapsed on the spot. His friends rushed him to the hospital, where the doctor told him there had been a mistake in the earlier report. He didn't have a brain tumor after all. Hearing this, the stingy man couldn't take it. He had spent all his life savings in those few days. This was worse than killing him.